The Annabelle doll is missing. She was on her way to Chicago to continue her world tour and somehow has been misplaced. Listen, Lorraine tried to warn you. She said this doll should never be moved because it's extremely dangerous and could unleash evil spirits. A day after she left New Orleans, also 10 prisoners escaped around the same time she was there. Now, the last set date of her going anywhere was in Texas, on the 17th, which was a couple days ago. Now, it isn't fully official that she is missing, but according to a lot of people, they don't know where she is. Arguably one of the most haunted dolls in reported history, said to have people who have looked at her long enough get into insane car accidents and almost lose their life because they ended up seeing her in their rearview mirror. This is not a doll that I would be going to see, let alone that I would be messing with. Especially after getting the warning from Lorraine Warren and the Warrens themselves to say, man, let's never move this doll, let's keep her encapsulated in this giant blessed box and call it a day. But you know how it is. So the question is she actually missing or did somebody steal her? Because reportedly she was on her way to Chicago and now no one knows where she is. But if for some reason she was stolen, she's not just misplaced, good luck to the person that ended up taking her, because their life is about to get extremely interesting.
The internet is in chaos because Annabelle is missing. And what I have to say is, when you fuck around, you will find out. 2025 has been a messy year. From the Dizzy case, now is Annabelle getting missing. This month has been filled with a lot of drama. When they say curiosity kills the cat, it's like a lot of people still don't understand this statement. Annabelle is missing. Yes, the famous cursed doll is missing. I don't know who decided to take Annabelle on tour, but now she's missing and the internet is in chaos. The kind of horrible things that have been happening since she got missing is what even makes it scary. Even doing this video right now, I'm scared. I'm like, let Annabelle don't attack me. Everyone is scared.
So this is the real Annabelle doll, and this is the one used in the movie. Now, the movie was terrifying, but what makes it even creepier is that people seem to forget that it was based on a true story. Back in 1970, a girl by the name of Donna, she's going to nursing school, and she receives this Raggedy Ann doll from her mom as a gift. She had a roommate named Angie, and they kept the doll in their apartment, but they knew something felt off about it. There was one time where they placed her on the couch and they left, and when they came back home, she was kneeling. And they started noticing handwritten notes on parchment paper when neither of them owned parchment paper. Yep. They started finding these handwritten notes all over the apartment, and it looked like a child's handwriting. One letter would say, help us, and another one would say, help Lou. But who is Lou? It gets scary at this part. Donna and Angie had a friend named Lou, and he never liked this doll. He would have nightmares of her climbing up him, and one time when he woke up, he was paralyzed, and she was just standing in the corner of the room. Donna is terrified at this point, and she decides to call a medium. That's when the medium tells her that the doll is possessed by a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle Higgins. Annabelle had tragically passed away on that same property years before, and she was just lonely and wanted to be loved. But Donna was like, nope, you're going with the Warrens. Ed and Lorraine Warren were famous paranormal investigators, and when they met Annabelle, the doll, they were like, you know what, that's not an innocent child, that is a demon, and she will be locked up forever. Even locked away in her case, paranormal activity has been reported around her, but some people believe that maybe she's not evil. She might just be a little misunderstood.
Go left. I keep warning y'all about these paranormal beings, and y'all keep taking this shit for granted. Y'all see that 2025 is a F around and find out year, and y'all keep playing these games. Well, this Annabelle doll shit is only the beginning. Ask yourself why they took this doll on tour. So basically what they're saying now is the Annabelle doll is missing. You heard what I just said? The Annabelle doll. That doll that was causing havoc all over. Went to New Orleans. Went to Virginia. Went to San Antonio. Her. She's missing. They're saying that this doll is missing after all of this shit we just seen on this internet. See, let me tell y'all something. Y'all playing with the wrong stuff right now. Believe it or not, all that chanting y'all doing, millions of people see these videos, and millions of people are asking, begging Annabelle to do certain things, and this shit just might come true. I see people saying they want Annabelle to go to the White House. I see people saying they want her to wreak havoc. You guys do not understand that this spiritual shit is way deeper than you think. You cannot be playing with these paranormal things. You cannot be playing in the spiritual world and think that this shit will not come back and bite you in your ass. Think about all the shit that's happened thus far. You had a plantation set on fire. You had another place set on fire. You have a truck just explode and burst into flames. You had so many different things happen. The shit in Virginia where it wouldn't stop raining. But what it is y'all think this shit is a game. Y'all think this shit will not go left. This shit will go left. This shit will go left.
Do you remember when Lorraine Warren said this about the Annabelle doll?
Don't ever touch anything. And if you do, let me know. This is the worst thing in here. It's that doll.
But I guess some people forgot about that because she's on tour right now. So they took her to New Orleans, and why does a plantation house from 1859 burn down after? This mansion was about 53,000 square feet with 64 rooms, and it burns down after Annabelle decides to visit the city. The fire is still under investigation, so you could call it a creepy coincidence, but if you watch the Conjuring and Annabelle movies, you will know how evil she truly is. But that's not the only weird thing that happened over there. 10 inmates escaped from a prison shortly after. The way they did it, they escaped from a wall behind the toilet. This is not even their size. This is Annabelle's size. She could have helped them. And guess where she's at now? San Antonio, Texas. I'll be praying for you all.
Ed and Lorraine Warren had one fucking rule, and that was not to touch this shit. Not to touch the doll, anything in that motherfucking place. I saw a video of them switching the doll into another case. It took about 3 seconds, but that 3 seconds, fucking Annabelle, she didn't already escape. She's already escaped once you moved her to another fucking case. Now everybody talking about there's gonna be a new movie now, and we all gonna be in it, not me. I'm prayed up. I'm staying prayed up. Annabelle has been in every single one of my prayers since I done found out that she was missing. Y'all out here thinking that this is fun. This is not fun at all. And then when they switched them over, switched her over to the other case. They did a little prayer or some shit for 2 seconds. That's not good enough. Whatever case they put Annabelle in was not blessed by Ed and Lorraine Warren. That means it ain't sealed right. I don't even look for Annabelle. Don't look for Annabelle. Let her decide where she want to go and who she want to fuck with now. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it.
So we're all finding out that 2025 is the F around and find out year because y'all made sure that Annabelle, this cursed doll, not the movie, even though this is modeled off of the movie, this doll is the movie Annabelle. But this doll, the Raggedy Ann version, is the real cursed Annabelle that should not have been taken out the box. But whoever in the marketing department, maybe for the movie, decided that, hey, we're going to take this on a ghost tour, all right, and we're gonna charge people $60 to take pictures with her. They took it to New Orleans, right, and the next day this happened. So that cursed doll, which not supposed to be moved, not supposed to be taken out the box, supposed to just leave her alone, just let her be in her little resting place. Y'all took her little energy, shook her up, now y'all making money and y'all profiting off this cursed doll. This cursed doll got pissed, and I believe she was like, all right, I'm about to piss y'all off. And guess what she did? She released some souls. And I believe she released some souls right up here at the Nottoway Plantation, okay? And this happened the very next day she was in the city of New Orleans, okay? That's some powerful stuff. What did we learn? F around and find out. Stop playing with cursed items. I don't care if it's for a movie promo. I don't care if it's for, ooh, spooky ghost tours. No, leave things alone. But you know what? I'll take it back. She released some souls because, again, my video went viral because we seen some spirits in here, and maybe it was some spirits that needed to be released. There were some enslaved people. All plantations are cursed, but this was the largest sugar plantation in the South. Some horrible things went down. A lot of people never got paid. A lot of families got tormented because of this plantation so that people can get wealthy. So if it took 166 years for a cursed doll spirit and her energy to be in that city for this to happen, shout out to Annabelle. You did your big one. You did your big one. You want to do it again? Do you want to do it again? Where should she go next? Where's her next tour? Y'all tell me. Where do you think she should go next? Because one little doll can do this with one day of being in the city. She has plenty of places she can go. So we're all finding out that 2025 is the F around and find out.
Everything in here has been taken from some place where people are either killed or maimed or so many ways. So it's tragic for me, to even go in. People are very, very interested in the museum. And there's some people that are afraid to even go in. Right here is a conjuring mirror. Everything and anything in here we have investigated. Don't ever touch anything. And if you do, let me know. This is the worst thing in here. It's that doll. I'm not gonna stare at it though.
And that's the one that's sort of depicted a little bit in this movie, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's the Annabelle doll.
So the Annabelle doll done went fucking missing. All I know is I better not see no motherfucking doll pop up in my bedroom while I'm sleeping at night. And I'm not playing. We gonna have a problem. They were taking her on a tour and she was on her way to Chicago and somehow she got misplaced. And the legend says never move Annabelle out of the museum because it could unleash devilish spirits. And they still went and moved her anyways. That's what the fuck y'all get. And I'm just confused why they were taking her on a world tour anyway. She don't need no fucking world tour. I don't play like that. I don't play with demons. I rebuke in the name of Jesus. I'm one of God's children. I don't want to see no damn Annabelle tour. So I don't know why anyone would get tickets to see the Annabelle tour anyways. I pray y'all find God, like, for real. Like, that doll is on the run and y'all think this shit is a joke? Baby, I don't play like that. I don't play them type of games. I really just feel like there was no reason to move her in the first place. Like, if y'all would have just listened to the legend and not moved her, trying to have a fucking world tour, we wouldn't be going through this right now. At this point, I'm finna pack my shit up and move out this earth. I'm moving to Saturn. Life's better on Saturn. For real, though. Somebody better find that little bitch Annabelle. She on the run.
Lorraine Warren told you all not to move the Annabelle doll. She said don't move her. Leave her where she is. But it's 2025. We like to fuck around and find out. So what do? We take Annabelle on a world tour. Okay, we're just moving her all over the place. They send her to New Orleans. The day they take the doll there, the day Annabelle arrived in New Orleans, an historical plantation burns to the ground. Burns to the ground. They literally had the fire out at one point and it reignited itself. If that's not the ancestors speaking their truth. Anyway, then 10 or 11 convicts escape a prison. Okay? There are 10 convicts, some convicted of unaliving people on the loose in New Orleans. Actually, I think they've caught 2 of them now, so 8. 8. And they're saying that they escaped because they were helped by someone within the prison staff. So Annabelle gets there, plantation burns down, and the prison staff is helping unalivers out of the prison. Leave the doll alone. Leave her alone. Why do we have to fuck around and find out the hard way?
If you've watched the movie and if you research on the history of the cursed doll Annabelle, you're going to be very scared concerning Annabelle being missing and Annabelle being on the run. Why did they even take her out on tour? Like, what are you people really... What is wrong with you people? Even though I'm laughing right now, it's not funny. Because the terrible things that have been happening since she got missing is what is even making me more scared and what is making everyone scared, because people have unleashed a doll which is said to be cursed, the most cursed doll in history, and they had been warned to not move her. They had been warned to make sure that they leave her locked up in that box. But no, you guys decided to take her out on tour because to you guys it was a game. To you guys it's just a myth. There are a lot of spiritual things which could be true. So now a lot of people have to deal with the consequences of your actions, of your decisions. Look at what's happening. We have a whole plantation getting burned down, criminals escaping from prison. Horrible things are happening since she got missing because of what you guys did, because of the stupid, dumb decision you decided to take. Now you guys have fucked around and find out. With all the horrible things that are happening right now, I'm going to advise you guys to stay prayed up. Make sure you're praying. Make sure you're 10 toes with God. And you guys should be careful. I don't know how true this is, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think about this video? What do you guys think about the whole chaos of Annabelle getting missing? Do you guys believe in the story that surrounds this doll? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'm dying to see them, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye. Love you.